Hey, it's Bennett. It is the 1st of December, so it's about 4.5 months on T for me. Um, things are going pretty well. I am happy with all the changes that have been going on so far. My levels feel good. Physically, my hormonal transition, my physical transition is going pretty well. Things are going well at work. I mean, they're they haven't really changed much there. Everybody's being cool. Um, so it's like 3 days after Thanksgiving. That's that kind of sucks a little bit. I didn't go anywhere for Thanksgiving this year. I was gonna hang out with some of my coworkers, but those plans fell through. Um, I ended up having some of my friends over. Um, Another trans guy and his wife came over the day of Thanksgiving, and we just sat around and played board games um, and ate not Thanksgiving food. Then the next day, a bunch of my friends, my queer friends, came over and we had a Thanksgiving dinner, and that was really nice to have like my chosen family around, even though it wasn't on Thanksgiving. But it was kind of a reminder of all the things that have changed and how things are different, and what I don't have. Which it doesn't usually bother me, but I don't know, around the holidays it just sucks extra much. Um, a couple years ago, I would have gone to a friend of mine's house for Thanksgiving, but when I first came out as queer, things got a little weird. I mean, I was dealing with a lot. I was coming out of a very, very, very serious straight relationship. Um, and we as a couple were friends with her and her husband. So it was a weird transition, and I was trying to deal with all that, and so we kind of grew apart. And then once I came out as trans, they're really supportive, but there's that. If you're around somebody who sees you as who you are, as they see me as a guy, and they treat me that way, there's a different attitude and feeling you get from that kind of person than as if they are treating you like a guy because they know that that's what you want. And I'm not saying it's bad if you don't. I'm not saying it's bad that they don't see me as a guy yet. I mean, I know it takes time, but it's a really stressful situation for me to be in. It's very anxiety producing. And this is a really hard time of year for me right now just because of a lot of different shit that's happening. And I'm ultra anxious all the time, and so it's just hard. And on top of that, I expected there to be people at Thanksgiving, like people have always been there at Thanksgiving, who are openly transphobic and have told me that they don't think that the world's ready for trans rights. And I couldn't spend the day being misgendered and feeling out of place and feeling like I needed to just curl up and be in the corner because I didn't want to cause too much of a scene. So I didn't go to Thanksgiving at my friend's house and I stayed at home. And it turned out to be a good Thanksgiving. It was just sad. Especially because I love them and I love their kids and they're awesome. But I don't know, it sucks to have to deal with this type of shit. And I know there are people, these friends included, they're like, you just need to deal with it. Like, we still love you. It's like, I know you do, but attitudes and the way certain things are presented, I don't know. It's just hard. I didn't go see my family. First off, because I only got one day off work, and I couldn't drive 5 hours to go see them for one day off work. George cat. Sorry, my cat has decided to attack the computer. Ow. Stop it. I couldn't drive 5 hours. One day. Second, because I don't really talk to my family. I don't really get along with my family. Stop it. I haven't seen them since last Christmas. I'm planning on going up. Stop! George! Sorry, she's the evil little kitty. I'm planning on going up around Christmas. Just a weekend before, because I only get Christmas Day off. These animals still need to be spayed and neutered. To go visit family and friends. I really, really can't wait to see all my friends from college. Okay, that's enough. I was really looking forward to seeing my cousins and stuff. Last year I went up and I think it was the first time I had been up and tried to see all of them since I came out as clear. George. And they were surprisingly supportive. Some of us trans. I have tried to not. I've actually kind of avoided the topic with them, especially my granddaddy. I can't really talk to him very much because my parents live with him, because they're idiots and they can't. They're bad with money, pretty much. But I'm kind of afraid to talk to him because what if he decides? What if he says that he doesn't agree with me at all, and that he thinks that I'm a horrible person now because of my transition. Sorry. That's basically my biggest fear, is hearing that my granddaddy is angry with me, or that he doesn't like me anymore. He's 92, and he is my favorite person in the whole world. And so ever since I came out, in June, I think, I mean, I'd come out before then to everyone else, but I didn't tell my family until June, right before I started T. I haven't even tried to talk to them. I haven't talked to my parents because I don't really usually get along with them, but I've even more purposefully ignored them because I'm afraid that they're gonna come back and say things like my granddaddy hates me now, and I don't think I can handle that. So I'm really scared to go up there. I was kind of briefly looking forward to it, but then things got weird with my cousins and my aunt. My aunt was like a second mother to me, or like a mother to me, the only mother. My real mom wasn't really like a mom, and she doesn't really seem to care that I'm coming up. She seems to be spending too much time with my mom, and seems to think I'm kind of an irresponsible asshole now. And my cousin, who I was hoping to stay with, there's some weird drama thing going on, and I can't stay with her. I mean, there's an excuse, a reason to it, but I don't know how legitimate it is. It sounds kind of excusey. It could be real, but so I have nowhere to stay in my hometown when I go up for Christmas. My friends from college, I only went to college like 45 minutes away from my hometown, so most of them, well, some of them are still near my hometown, but there's like a 2-hour radius, so I'm probably gonna end up like stopping in and like town hopping the nights I'm in, and just stopping in for a few hours to see my family, which sucks because I really wanted to spend time with them. Um, Everybody but my parents, pretty much. Every time I see my parents, they make me feel like a piece of shit. Even if they're nice, they make me feel like a piece of shit, because if they're mean, they make me feel bad because of the stuff they do, and if they're nice, they make me feel bad because why don't I like them so much if they're so nice. But I hate that I'm not going to see my grandfather more, and I hate that I'm afraid to go see him. Like, I hate that I'm afraid to be rejected by him. Because every time I miss a phone call from my parents, or every time I ignore a phone call from my parents, or a text message comes through, before I open it or listen to the voicemail, I'm always scared that it's going to be them saying something's happened to him. And what if I haven't talked to him in forever because I'm afraid, and something happens to him? But I really don't think I can handle it. I really couldn't handle it if I do talk to him and he's not okay with me. So I just kind of feel like I just don't have family anymore. Which isn't new, but I still had a little bit of something before. But yeah, so the holidays suck. But I have people here. I have my little queer family I've built up for myself, which is pretty awesome. Though the holidays suck for them too. Like, this time of year sucks for them too, so they're all dealing with their own shit. But I started or helped start a like gender-based discussion group at the LGBT center here in town, which is pretty fun. I like discussing things and having intelligent conversations about things. Um, it's nice to be able to flex my brain a little bit sometimes. I love my job, but it's not very intellectually stimulating. I'm hoping I can get more involved in the center. That'll be good if I can. Keeping busy seems to help me not be anxious, not be depressed about everything. And I've decided to try to get top surgery within the next year. I need to save up the money, which isn't very easy with my financial situation and all of my gigantic student loans from a degree that I'm not fucking using. But I have back problems, and binding is killing my back. So anybody out there wants to give me a Christmas present of some money for top surgery, that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's good overall, and hopefully stuff keeps happening. I go back to the doctor to look at my T levels again in 2-ish, 3 weeks, something. Because he might have to adjust it, because I had to go on a new type of testosterone. So hopefully that increases a little bit and changes speed back up, because my dosage had gone down because of the new type of testosterone. And we'll just see how things go. So hopefully I won't forget to do this again for forever. I had been planning to do this like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't get my hair cut again until yesterday, and I didn't want to make a video with like a fro, because my friend Hadrian makes fun of me for a fro, and I really don't want to have it on the video, because I don't like how it looks. So yeah, I will see you in a few weeks.